What's going on, everyone? So I have my footage here from July 3rd. I did squat, bench, and then some assistance work and also some conditioning. So wanted to share some quick thoughts with you guys today. My squat session was a planned max out. So again, that's not always going for a PR, but just as heavy for a single I think I have that day. Monday, if you watch my footage, I went a little too heavy. I kind of went in with the mindset that I was going to try 375, whether I felt like Superman or felt like I couldn't squat the bar. And I didn't hit it. I wasn't even close. And today, again, the one rep strength didn't feel amazing. This was 315. This felt really good. Looked pretty good as well. I really hammered a lot of mobility stuff yesterday, so I think that helped. Pretty much had no abnormal pain while doing these, which was great. So this was actually my top end set here, 340 for one. Looks like my power out of the hole was really good. Just locking it out was kind of a struggle. So I just wanted to call it a day there and took off 5%. And I was actually just planning on hitting a single here. So this is kind of strange. I literally went in this just thinking you'd hit it for a one. And the one just felt so easy that I was like, okay, I got a double. And I hit a double and I hit a triple. So this is the heaviest I've ever hit a triple with, 325. I've had some triples and I think even fours at 320, but I've never hit 325 for a triple. So a big PR there, even though I didn't hit a one rep max PR. So again, I'm taking what I can get right now for squat. And yeah, just because my one rep isn't going up doesn't mean I'm not progressing, obviously. So I took off another 5%. This was 305 and went for, I believe, 5 here, which again felt really good. The squats is just kind of strange with me lately. I went through a time period where my strength just shot up. I went from like a 340 to a 370 really quickly, and since then it's obviously kind of plateaued. So again, I'm just trying to plug in with the volume. I plan on doing another max out on Friday in the same kind of back off work, 3 sets at 5% each. It's like 95%, 90, and 85. And then next week I'll probably end up dropping the volume a little bit, not the frequency. Probably still going to squat 3 times a week, back squat 3 times a week at least. But I probably will decrease the volume a little bit. And again, I'll talk about that later. But overall, I felt really good. And like I said, mobility-wise, again, always kind of working on my ankles that are always my problem with my knee shooting and things like that, but overall a very good squat session for me today. Then moving on to bench, I believe I only got 2 sets of this, but I did 2 sets at 195 for 6. Maybe I did 1 set, and then 200 for the remaining sets of 4 sets of 6 total, and then the last set was a plus set for 8. So no real news with bench. Bench has been boring and also been shooting up, so that's all I really care about. If my lifts can all progress like bench, then I will gladly take that. Again, I've really been trying to hammer away the volume with bench, and it's been helping immensely. Like I said, benching 3 times a week, at least 3 times a week for quite a long time now, and it's really helped out my bench press, obviously. So again, I'm just going to roll with those grooves, stick with like a light, moderate, and heavy day for the most part, 3 times a week. And then one of the assistance movements I did today that I wanted to share with you guys was a good morning. I actually got a comment on one of my videos a few days ago about how to prep yourself to get in a good position here for a low bar, and people feel a little uncomfortable. And again, you're just kind of have to get used to it, and my really generic answer would just be squat more. But obviously this will help out a lot too. If you can hold it there through a good morning, it's going to be no problem holding it there during a squat. So again, I'm a big fan of good mornings, glute ham raise, those kind of movements, trying to bring up my posterior chain. I really don't do any assistance work for my quads because I feel like I don't need it at all for the most part. And the band, I think, helps a lot more. I just started doing these today, actually. So the band helps with like your thoracic. So again, it's pulling you literally from the neck. So I don't try to pull the weight from my neck, obviously. It's a hip hinge movement. But it does make you like strengthen and definitely makes your thoracic more tight. So again, I think that will help me a lot with my deadlift. And good morning is just a great exercise. I went a little bit lighter today because I was adding the band. I didn't know how it was going to affect my strength and whatnot. But overall, I think I'm going to roll with a band on this for as long as I can. So yeah, if you want to give this a shot, go for it. Definitely like good mornings, and the band's a really good addition to that. And then just some kind of semi-boring conditioning work. I did about 20 to 30 minutes. I ended up doing like 15 minutes of abs with some friends of mine. But no new stuff here. I kind of sped this up. Just the little circuit I've shown you guys in some different videos with the dumbbell that I try to do. This was pretty dang difficult today. I need to be more consistent with my ab training. And then you see those little like foam boxes and things like that. I did a few rounds, like 3 rounds of this kind of routine. Just jumped on the boxes, then on them again, and then over. Just doing some conditioning work. I also did like some sled pushes, and then a little bit more ab crap with, again, just messing around with some other random stuff for conditioning. But that was my training for today, guys. Again, looks like for the most part Monday, Wednesday, and Friday the big lifts are bench and squat, and then just pulling once a week, Tuesday right now, and then Thursday is kind of like my miscellaneous day, front squatting, OHP. I might throw in some back or rack pulls tomorrow as well. Again, just some more jumping stuff today. Throw in some rack pulls maybe tomorrow, as well as like some hip thrusts, 'cause I haven't done that. So Thursday may turn into like a really heavy assistance work kind of a day for me. But thank you guys for watching the video. Like always, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Give it a thumbs up as well. Always welcome to ask any questions in the comment sections about my training and whatnot. And that's it, guys. So thank you again. I'll see you later.